I see a lot of hypocrisy because there is an old sentence saying that United States government will never negotiate with any terrorists. And here they are negotiating with all the terrorists of the world on the back of the people of Israel. And this is something that I think is wrong. And it also comes from the lack of understanding of Islam by all the highest leadership of the United States. Highest leadership of the United States have zero understanding of Islam. Look at what's going on in Europe. And look what's going on in Michigan. Look what's going on. You have cities in the United States that become under Sharia laws. This is a religious war. This is not only about the hostages. And also, United States allowed because of that deal to give Turkey F-35s. That's an outrage. Turkey, that is basically the country that is leading the Muslim Brotherhood in the world. The Muslim Brotherhood is the same organization that under them it's ISIS, it's Al Qaeda, it's Hamas, it's so many different organizations.
Also Qatar, though, right? Qatar?
I'll talk about Qatar a little in a bit. Right now I'm talking about Turkey. So Turkey today is the leader of that. Qatar is funding a lot of those organizations. And to me, to see that, yeah, everybody loves to get investments, but you need to see what your investments are doing and who is influencing you. So I'm, as an American, I'm Jewish, but I'm also an American. And I love America. I love this country. But people don't see what Qatar is doing to this country. They're influencing in universities. They're influencing in TV. Hollywood is now being owned by them. This is an outrage, and nobody's saying nothing. Nobody's saying nothing, and the government needs to be aware of that. It seems to me that people are asleep. I would say it in a very bad way. They're either asleep or stupid, or evil.
Or paid off.
I don't know who's paid off, but it might. I don't know. They might be.
Why, Qatar is building a $5.5 billion resort, a Trump resort, in their country for the president.
I think that no foreign country should fund anything for the U.S. government. No foreign country, no matter who they are. The same thing. I think that it's crazy that a different country is funding government organizations, government army, funding something that belongs to a different country, to the U.S. The U.S. cannot tolerate that.
I think that Trump resort is not part of the U.S. government. It's right. It's part of the Trump, but
He is the president. He's part of the government. That's it. When he decides not to be president, that's fine. He can buy, sell whatever he wants. As a president, he's not supposed to get anything.
You say that there are Muslims. The U.S. government doesn't understand Muslims.
No.
But aren't there Muslims who were in the U.S. government who were misleading the U.S. government against Israel and to ignore the Ikhwan?
I don't have enough information about that. I know about Ilhan Omar and Rashida Tlaib, and I believe that there are other people like that in the government. I don't have all the information in order to comment about that. But the way it looks that the Ikhwan, the Muslim Brotherhood, have deep roots inside the U.S. government, and it needs to be cleaned out.
How about speaking as an Israeli? You're also an Israeli?
Yeah.
How about speaking as an Israeli about the pressure that the left has put on Netanyahu?
As an Israeli, I don't look at the left because the left are being funded by Qatar. That's how it is.
So you don't look at them?
No, I don't look at them because if you see all the groups that became together, it makes zero sense. Zero sense that all those groups are together. You have the LGBTQ, BB, whatever they are, and the BLM, and you have the Muslim Brotherhood, and everybody's walking together. It's pure anti-Semitism.
Well, but
In reality, these groups will never walk together. Never.
they'll never walk together.
They will never breathe the same air together. But they have something in common, and that's anti-Semitism.
Is it anti-Semitism, or that they're trying to just break up this government and stand a better chance in the next one?
Right now, you ask me as an Israeli, I look at them as anti-Semites. Yes, but I do think they're anarchists. They're very dangerous for this country, and this country needs to do its best to do what's good for America, and these people are bad for America.
Who's bad for America?
All those groups that I mentioned together.
The Israeli groups?
No, not the Israeli groups.
The international left?
The international left, I'm talking about, I'm so happy that President Trump put Antifa as a terror organization. But you have other organizations, and like CARE, they belong to the Muslim Brotherhood. You have other organizations that they're funding terror, basically. BLM, you have all those organizations. They're very, very dangerous.